Hey guys, welcome to the first ever Let It Roll podcast. I'm going to do it a little bit differently than what you guys are used to seeing. You know, most people see just blank pictures on a screen, or they'll see someone sitting there with a headset and a microphone in front of their mouth. I'm going to do it a little bit differently. I'm going to go ahead and practice while I discuss things with you guys. I figure I might as well kill two birds with one stone. So you're just going to sit here and listen to what I have to say while I'm throwing the dice. So, the first podcast is basically going to be about a beginner's perspective of craps. I haven't been playing very long, so I just wanted to kind of let people know the thoughts and feelings that I have for it, especially any of those that are looking to start playing craps. You can kind of, you know, see what I've been through and what you're probably going to go through. And so I thought that would be perfect to start out with. So the first thing I want to say about craps is that it's extremely, extremely, extremely fun and exciting, and it's very frustrating, especially as a new person, because you don't understand the game. You're trying to figure it out, trying to understand. I used to get confused with how much do you put up on the place bets up there. I was like, I know that some of them are $6 and some of them are $5. So those are some of the things that I wanted to kind of just mention to you guys. Don't worry about it. It all comes natural once you start playing and start understanding the game. So I was going to kind of give you guys some of my ideas on maybe how to get you to the table, because I was so afraid to go to the table when I first started, you know, and it was just extremely scary. There would be nobody at the table. I'd get there first thing when it opens because I wanted to go, and I'd start walking towards the table. I'd see the dealer standing there, and then I'd freak out and turn around, and I wouldn't go to the dang table. So, you know, hopefully with what I talk about today, it'll kind of give you some ideas of maybe how you can get out of that and actually get to the table, because it's totally worth it. You know, one of the things that I wished I knew, you know, before I actually got to the table was how fun it really is. Because, man, it's very exhilarating to go up there and try and play and win some money. It's the only game that you actually can grab the dice and throw. It's the only casino game where you actually have some kind of input on it. You know, everything else, you just pull the slot machine's arm and hopefully win. Or, you know, somebody else puts the ball in the roulette wheel and spins it for you and hope you win. But this, you actually get to grab a pair of dice and throw them, and the outcome is based on what you throw. So it makes it a lot more interesting, a lot funner, I think, because you have some true action in the actual game itself. And, you know, the way that I started to overcome my fear of actually playing is I downloaded an app on my phone and started playing a lot on that app. You know, I learned a lot just by playing on my phone. You know, I started understanding how to bet. I started understanding what was happening as I was playing. And along with that, I would watch a ton of videos on YouTube. And so with the knowledge I would get from the people I would watch on YouTube, no matter what video I was watching, I would start playing on my phone, you know, and so I would tie the two together. The stuff I just learned, whether it was, you know, the way someone likes to bet, you know, or they started teaching, you know, things about the game itself, I would pull out my phone, open my app, and I would start playing it and using those to kind of help me learn and understand what was going on. So definitely download an app on your phone and, you know, start playing it, because it does help. Definitely watch tons of videos, because you'll learn so much by watching videos on YouTube. And then what I started doing was I started actually playing bubble craps instead of the real table craps. So, you know, you could do that also if you want to just get some time in to where you're actually winning or losing money. You can go do bubble craps, you know, the machine craps, because you're in control of placing all the bets on the machine. You just slide them up, or depending on which machine you have, you press the button to put money up there. But it's still gambling. You can still win or lose. The only thing is I'd recommend that you look at the history of the rolls on the machine. There's a button on them. If you're playing the inner block, there's like a little arrow you can press and it'll pop up a screen that shows you the last 10 rolls and how many rolls it had and all. And if you're playing, I can't remember the other one, I think it's a Ruse or something like that. It has a big old cylinder in the middle with the dice in it. It'll show you up on top what the last rolls have been. So you can kind of base your play on that. The one at the casino I play at, it sevens out like in 3 rolls almost every time, you know, within three rolls. So it's really hard to win money at that unless you implement using the don't pass and you're guessing when the 7's not going to hit. So, but, you know, you're still learning the game. You're kind of understanding how to put place bets if you decide you want to play the field, whatever it is you decide to do. But yeah, so, you know, just start out by downloading an app, watch lots of videos, play some bubble craps, and you'll be fine, man. Jump on that table as fast as you can. Maybe find a friend that's willing to go with you. You might be a little bit more comfortable. And then hit it, you know, get out there and start playing. Like I said, it's extremely exciting. The last time I was at the casino, I hit the all tall. Well, actually, it was 2 times ago. I've already been back once since then. And that's fun when you can hit that. I almost hit the all everything. And so that was cool that I actually won some money from the all tall. And it's exciting because you're working on trying to hit to make them all. The frustrating thing is that after that, you know, I played a little bit more and then I went to lunch and came back, and this other guy got the dice. It was his turn to throw, and I really considered playing it on him, playing the all everything, and I didn't do it. And sure enough, man, he hit the all everything, and I was bummed because I missed out on that $240 I could have made if I would have just went with my gut feeling. So I do like to play the make 'em all when I play. And you know, the last thing I was going to talk about is you know, the expectations of your gambling. You know, you got to realize it's definitely for entertainment. You got to make sure not to take more than you can afford to lose, you know, because it can be very addicting. I'm telling you, this game is super fun and it's really exciting. So it can get to you if you're not strong-willed, you know. You don't want to say, oh, I'm going to go try and gamble so I can make money to pay my utilities or whatever. Don't ever do that. Just look at it as a form of entertainment, something that you could, you know, spend money on just to go have some fun for the day. Kind of like if you decided to go to the movies or whatever, it's kind of the same scenario. But yeah, don't ever take more than you can afford. You know, kind of be smart about it. And like I said, I kind of want this podcast just to be some of my thoughts, and then of course I want some interaction from you guys. Let's make it a fun thing. There, you know, you might have some questions on the game itself, and like I said, I'm pretty new myself. Look, I just hit the all small right there. I'm pretty new myself, so I may not be able to answer it for you. I would have played all of that. I'm not going to pay myself, but I would have played that. So I would have won $35 there. But since I didn't put it up there, I'm not going to put the money over here. But ask questions about it, man. And if there's something I can't answer, I'll just leave it alone. And hopefully there'll be people with a lot more experience than any of us that are willing to chime in, you know. That's what it's all about. Is maybe we could all kind of hang out together and learn some stuff about this game together. So anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end it here. I 7'd out. I would have won $10 more on the don't. I would have lost this here. But like I said, man, let's have some fun with this podcast. Go ahead and join in on your thoughts. If there's anything that you guys want me to talk about, any kind of casino game, or you want me to research something or whatever and kind of put it on here, don't be afraid to ask. You know, I'll see what I can do. I may or may not be able to do it, but you know, it would be a fun thing to kind of just hang out as a bunch of people trying to learn together, or just enjoy some time kind of figuring things out, you know. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and sign off now. I appreciate you hanging in there and listening to the first one. looks like I won. I was up $23. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching, and remember to let it roll.